The dinner party is actually at the arena. That is not the arena. That is the arena. Welcome. Alright, I have to put your tokens on the screen.
There we go.
And there you go. Whoopsie paw. There you go. 6 p.m.
The dragon actually that big?
No, it's tiny.
Okay.
It's only about 3 feet total, 2 feet of which is the tail. So it's only about a foot long for the body-wise.
You see a whole bunch of people that I have to set up because I did not set up tokens for every freaking person.
The dragon's actually probably riding on my shoulders most of the time, or sitting there. It's very small. And I'll let it curl around my neck and on my shoulders.
Well, it's tiny, but it has an 11 strength, so it is strong enough to pick you up and fly you around.
It has 11 strength? I thought it was 6. Yeah, it has 6 strength.
It might have been a misprint, but I looked up its entry in the Dungeon Master's Guide, where they actually have the improved familiar feat.
Yeah, that thing only has 6 strength.
Why does it have a -2 modifier?
It's 6 strength. 10, if it's 9 or less, it has negative modifiers. There he is. Oh, I actually already set these tokens. Why did I not pull him up? Okay, and... No, he's actually not here. Possibly. And there you go. There is the main dude. Blah. I really should have set this up beforehand.
This is the dinner, right? Not the fight?
Yeah, this is a dinner party.
In the middle of the arena with a...
Yes. There's a bunch of people around, but I'm not taking the time to do it. The free dinner. This is basically a get-together for all the different teams. I have put some of them down because I did not have the time to actually stat out all the characters. There's a bunch more all over the place. I'm not hearing anybody.
No one's talking right now.
I know. I get anxious when there's no one speaking.
We're waiting to hear...
Okay, so you meet at the entranceway. And... Okay, I need 2 things from you. The name of your group. And who's the designated leader of your group. Who is the leader of your group?
I thought Ezekiel was claiming to be.
Yeah, I am.
Okay. Now I need your team name.
Ezekiel sucks.
Elven Triad.
Elven Triad. You know what? Yes,
That
because
works.
we know the Elven Triad. We know the guys involved. So yeah, the Elven Triad. That works.
Okay, please knock that down somewhere. I don't care where. But it's just in case it's needed. And now your...
Bathroom wall at work.
That's what?
He said note it down somewhere, he doesn't care where, so the bathroom wall at work.
Oh, jeez.
We needed
That'll
someplace
really
where
confuse people. Elden Triad, what?
Okay. You're all led to a table over here. There. There's your dinner table. And now there's food, drinks, games, and basically anything you would want. Do you need anything else? It's eventually a party. There's basically everyone there. Do you wish to do anything?
If we're all in the arena, excuse me, if we're all in the arena floor right now, no.
Okay, shortly after 6 o'clock, this guy appears. Who you recognize as the guy who tried to have you killed.
Have we seen him before?
I don't know, have you?
No, we have not.
Okay. So we only know him by his name and by we were told.
Stature.
You know what he looked like, though, when he introduced... But you do recognize him because he introduces himself, basically. And the crowd greets him with thunderous applause. And there's so many things I have to keep track of. It's just ridiculous. Who the hell is this?
But he can see all of us, so, yeah.
He can see everyone, but there's basically people all over the place.
Well, I was thinking about, standing up and sarcastically applauding to kind of let him know, yeah, you tried to have us killed and it didn't work, but...
He doesn't know we know that yet, so element
Yeah,
of surprise
so-
is better.
yeah.
Okay.
Although the name Elven Triad may have been a bit... I don't know. Oh, well.
Okay. So, he sits at a grand
There's
table
Brielle.
near a
It makes
bonfire
sense.
right there. I don't need those. Okay. I need that. Wait, did that get pulled on the screen? Please tell me that actually got pulled on the screen. Yes, it did. And there we go. That's where he's sitting. Big old bonfire, and he's sitting at a table, and those guys are sitting all over there. Along with him sit a bunch of, a couple other people. Please tell me what you wish to do. It's just basically a get-together.
I'm just gonna eat and take a notice of... I'm guessing these people up here are just his personal guards or something.
Yes, those are basically personal guards. Also, he introduces the current champion. He doesn't have a proper token right now, but he notes to this guy right here, who is the current champion of the current holder of the champion's belt, the gladiator Rurik, and his teammate Keliak also sit next to him as they sit at a table for dinner.
Okay.
But it also is important to note that when Ulrich, the current champion, is introduced, and everyone much higher and much more pronounced greet him in applause.
Okay.
Okay, and next another person comes up by some random person's name. And he starts explaining the rules of the tournament. He states,
Good.
1. While battles are lethal, a gladiator always has the option to surrender. To surrender, a gladiator must drop his weapon, kneel, and hold both hands in the air. A gladiator who attacks a surrendering foe is immediately disqualified and likely arrested for the assault and murder. A gladiator who surrenders and then attacks another gladiator is also immediately disqualified. Gladiators that can fly or levitate may do so up to a height of 40 feet. If you
Still in bow range.
Yeah, if you go any higher, you're disqualified, and you may also not burrow into the ground in any way. The match persists until one team is victorious, either through the death... Oh yeah, death is a part of this. Or surrender of all opposing
Wait,
teams.
say it one more time.
Death is a part of this. You could die in this.
Okay, so it's either to the death or everyone surrenders.
Yes. Although people
Okay.
prefer surrendering over death.
And this is Yeah. Sorry, go ahead.
You also may not steal anything from the fallen foes, death or surrendering.
Damn. That sucks.
Yeah, because if the gear returns to the team, and if the character dies, it goes back to who reverts to the team or manager. Any tactic that endangers the spectators is ground for immediate disqualification and possible legal action for murder. And awards what?
Go ahead. Sorry.
Awards are given after each battle, and a disqualified gladiator must cease fighting at once and must move to the edge of the field immediately. Failure to comply results in the disqualification of the entire team. Once a gladiator is disqualified, he may no longer take part in any remaining battles. And that's basically all the rules. You also may place bets on which team you think will win. I would also like to point out that the map you currently see is not actually to its actual size. It is about less than half.
Okay.
Just because I didn't want to make it any bigger because it's too ridiculous.
That's fine.
Alright then. Although if you do want to make wages, you typically go to your manager to do so.
And as far as so are we have sleeping quarters here inside the tournament grounds where we'll be staying, or do we just go back to our private homes at the end of each day?
You'll be staying in the arena.
Good.
Okay. After the rules are declared, the guy takes stage again, the boss dude, and he declares everyone to be champions of the free city, and fireworks and a bunch of other stuff happens, and now bards and a bunch of music and other stuff starts playing. Now you just party until for several more hours, and then it's over.
Sounds good to me.
Okay. Stuff happens though, so that's just what's going to happen over the next few hours.
Okay. Yeah, because once we get down into our dwelling area, I think that's when we should try to sneak around and try to find his private office. Or I should try to find our way into his private residence. Although at night he'd be there, his guards would be there, so I don't know. What do you guys think?
I think we need to scout stuff out before we try and break in. Where are his private residences? You know?
It's right here.
I think if we're raiding a known citizen's house, we should definitely be wearing masks or something.
Okay.
Well, the main problem is we need to prove part of it. First, we need to get information before we do anything else. Can we try and get into his house while he's out? Now during the party, maybe?
It's not a bad idea.
Let's all gradually, not gradually, I can't think of let's all sneak away one at a time, Oh, where's the bathroom? Or, oh, is it alright if we look around the gladiatorial ring? I've never been here before.
Yeah.
Stuff like that.
Yeah.
Also, he does wander off during the party just to talk with other people and whatnot.
I think one at a time. I have one of us stay here and pretend that entirely missing, or have someone come and go. Maybe someone out. Keep watch. Other people go in and search his office and house if they're living quarters, and an office if they're not connected, and
Well, Paul's probably best at searching. I'll stick around to be visible in the arena. If your pseudo dragon scout ahead of you, and if anybody asks, you claim that you were looking for your pet that ran off.
yeah, good idea. The that sounds good, and I can use his dark sense to try and look the light on. Unless Paul wants to take him for that, because also if anyone sees lights in dark places, they'll investigate. So just remember to try and keep the light low while searching if you need it.
Yeah. Well, if I need a light source, I have an ever-burning torch.
Yeah, I just mean you don't want it to be seen through the windows or things. I'm going to ask the manager guy that we have with us if... I'm going to ask the other two of you before I ask him when he can't hear us. Does he know why we're actually here? If he doesn't actually know, not trustworthy, I don't want to know him to report us, because we don't really know him other than someone else gave us their word that he could sponsor us, but they didn't say. I mean, I wasn't around to hear it at a game, whether he knows or not, or if he's just sponsored for money.
Yeah. I don't think he knows why we're here. Or does he, Sammy?
Who?
The guy that's sponsoring us?
That's up to you to find out.
Oh, okay. So I'll ask him, do you know why exactly it is we were interested in joining this tournament?
Not particularly. Why?
Just wondering.
Alright then. He goes back to talking with other people.
Alright, well, I'm going to ask you to show me around the arena a bit, just so I can get my bearings and idea of what's around, because I've never been here. Plus, it looks like a beautiful structure. Please take me for a tour.
Alright.
And while he does that, I will have my dragon whisper to Ezekiel, why don't you go ahead and... it can telepathically tell him.
That's
I'm
different
telling
from
my dragon.
whispering.
Yeah, well, you know what I mean. I meant telepathically, I would think. I'll have the dragon tell him telepathically to go ahead and sneak off. Ask someone where the bathroom is, so if anyone asks where he went, they think he went there, possibly. And I will also have the dragon tell Yule that I'm, what I'm doing and where Ezekiel's going, so he knows. And I'll have Ezekiel. I'll tell the dragon to tell Ezekiel to go to his, the guy's personal quarters if he can find it. And meanwhile, I'll ask him. I'll ask the guy I'm with for a general tour and see if I can find out if there's specific offices to report to and stuff, or if it's just.
What are you asking him?
If there's offices in this area for where paperwork and things are kept, like do we have to report in at offices, or he said to come before so we don't get disqualified, but are there offices we have to report to?
You are
or
here.
Just show up here?
He just points directly down. You report here, and then you qualify for the tournament.
No. When we show up for the fight, is there paperwork we need to fill out? And offices we need
why
to
would
go
they
to,
bother
or?
with such meaningless tasks?
Well, we did have to sign something. That is paperwork.
That
Where are
is for
those
me
kept?
to take care of. You need not worry about it. You just report the quarters downstairs. When it's time for you to fight, they will come get you, and then they'll lead you directly to where you need to be.
It's such a large structure, though. What else? Is it only seating and the arena for fighting with the...
Oh, you are under the structure. They have a special
What's
elevator in the center of the place, around here somewhere. That'll take you from this place to underneath the structure where you'll be staying.
Well, I'm trying to... Sammy, so you understand, my character's trying to get him to show me around so I can find out if there's offices or other things in the building, like, where if the other guy has an office somewhere, but I'm trying to do it without letting him blatantly know what my agenda is.
Yes, the only offices that he knows of any kind would be more than likely let's think. The administrative building, but that's you don't
And
really
where's that?
need to go there.
No, but I like to know what's around, and there's beautiful architecture here. Where's the administrative building?
He points you right over here.
Alright, I'll just have him show me around as possible so I can see what's around, but I'll keep him away from the guy's house so he doesn't see Ezekiel's.
He's not really
Living
leaving
around
the tournament grounds.
Mm. Yeah, I'm just trying to get him to,
He's staying.
point where stuff is and stuff.
Oh, he's staying right here.
Yeah, but I mean, he can still tell me where things are and describe things, so.
No, he can do that. He just points out things of note around the area, and you get off a very interesting conversation with him about stuff.
Okay. Yeah, I'm just trying to get a layout and information, so.
Okay, he just details the general area and whatnot. Paul, what are you doing? Yeah, what next?
I'm assuming Ezekiel wants to deal with searching stuff.
Yeah, I'm gonna try to find a way into his palace. I see a area that connects to the arena area.
Yes.
So I'll try to make my way into that, get past the guards, and get into his palace. Although at the same time, it's possible to do this, but I mean, if I get ambushed, I'm screwed. I mean, then plus Joe doesn't know what's going on because he's somewhere else. It's just we're kind of splitting everybody up here.
You know, you
Well,
could.
that's why I'm trying to have the dragon keep in touch with you guys telepathically so you know what's going on.
He has a limited
He's
range
got a-
of 60 feet. You do realize that.
Yeah. Well, that's why I said I'm trying to make sure I report back to Joe what's going on so he knows what's going on, and trying to talk to Ezekiel for as long as he's in range and tell him if you get in trouble, come, as far back as you can and yell.
You don't actually have to get to the scrolls today. We're just trying to figure out where
The
we
layout.
head tonight.
Yes.
Yeah.
You have about 5 to 6 days of this tournament. So you
Okay.
have plenty of time over the course of several days to search this entire thing. So,
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. We can't drop out right away. We have to pretend like we're trying.
well, you kind of have.
Are there people like making deliveries into and out of the area, like to his house, like whether it's just food or drinks?
Well, not right
or
now because
other?
it's late. Oh, you mean
There's a bunch of food and everything around.
for the party?
Because I think if I'm caught, I'm just gonna say I was delivering supplies to somewhere in the house and I got lost, and hopefully they believe me.
No, Sammy was saying the party's all entirely of the gladiatorial structure.
Oh, okay, I'll just say I got lost. Like, yeah, sorry.
Looking for the bathroom.
The luxury bathroom.
Yeah,
Yeah.
the other one was too dirty.
Okay, I will. I don't know if there's like a new map you want to put out, or you just want me just to roll a Stella check or what.
What are you trying to do?
Tell them you were looking for the VIP party, that you had been told by some of the other gladiators that the VIP party was in the back. And that way they'll think they were just playing jokes on
The VIP party's right there.
Looking for the champagne room.
Yeah.
There is champagne.
Same. What I'm trying to do is I'm trying to make my way into his home so I can start searching around the house.
Unfortunately, there is no direct access for you unless you go through the front door or something.
Well, I can tell by the outside that there's something here, so there's a tunnel or something that leads to the house.
Yes, that leads into a surface level underneath the structure.
Okay, I'll try that and see if I can find a way to his house from there.
You would have to go underneath the structure, which you cannot do. How would you get underneath the structure? There's only one known way, and that's through a very open and very obvious entrance right here in the middle of the place.
So this area here leads to this, and then leads to this. That's what you're saying.
No. Let's see. That is no. Yeah, that's just basically a self-contained thing right there. You could try climbing up. There actually, it's a ledge like 30, 40 feet up, probably. I don't remember the exact specifics.
Oh, yeah, Silver. I want to take that special climbing rope we have. That's probably going to come in handy.
Yeah, you can. I would give it to you before you go, and I could
Thank
cast fly on you if you want to.
That'll last. Yeah, might as well. It'll help too.
How long does that last one?
9 minutes since we're 9th level now.
Yeah. So
We'll take that climbing rope also.
I will remind you before you go.
Actually, you know invisibility, don't you?
Yeah, I might even.
So Sam, you said the only way into this area here is through the center of the tournament ring.
Yes.
It looks like this. It looks like this is the entrance here.
No, that's not.
Oh, where's the entrance to that?
Over there, you see basically a stand where like VIPs or something would sit.
Oh, okay.
I'll give you greater invisibility.
No, because don't do that because that only lasts rounds. That's not going to do much.
Does it? But it also lasts if you're fighting.
Yeah, but that's the thing, though.
It's
still
time.
9 rounds isn't going to do much.
Okay.
The only entrance you know of to get into the structure is through a place where everyone would see you, and it would see
That's why I was going to go invisible and try to sneak past them.
Yes.
Yeah, they might still see the doors though, so be careful.
It's a it's an elevator basically that descends into the ground. If they see it descend and no one's doing it, they're going to know something's up.
I will give him fly and invisibility so he can fly over the top of the wall, get out of the area with the sun and the elevator, and then he can look and see if there's a window he can jimmy open in the palace to get in.
Yeah, that works.
Fly is a level 3. 5 and invisibility, which is that's a 3, and that would be a 5, so 8. Okay, sorry.
You're deducting spell points.
Yeah,
So he gets
my headache's getting pretty bad, and it's really hard to do math, especially in my head. So I'm trying to talk
we'll finish
out.
up the dinner for tonight, and then we'll do everything else tomorrow. Next time.
We can try and do more if you want. I just might get kind of dumb.
Yeah, my head's starting to hurt a bit too, just because it's so much gameplay in so little time. Okay, so you cast invisibility and fly on him.
Invisibility and fly.
Okay, so which do you go?
I head towards I'm gonna start in the upstairs. I'll look for a window upstairs on, like, maybe in here.
Maybe a skylight on the roof or something.
Yeah.
You can take the rope too the
Yeah,
animated rope. Yeah.
Yeah, just in case.
You don't see really any obvious entrances besides the front door.
There's no windows on the place?
None that I can tell of.
No
Oh, wow.
chimneys?
I'm not going to go through a chimney. I was hoping for a window.
But you can sing the Mary Poppins song if you go down.
Yeah.
You note of a chimney right over here.
That's a bush, isn't it?
No, that's a chimney. It's a big old, like,
Yeah, the problem with the chimney is if I go down a chimney, I'm going to get soot all over me. And even though I'm invisible, they'll see just like this.
15-foot tall, 2 feet wide chimney.
Yeah, they'll just see some like
Oh,
moving
I thought
dirt.
the palace was above ground. Oh no, Sammy said before that if you throw stuff on it, then it goes invisible with it. Remember, because we threw flour on stuff, and the flour went invisible, but it made an outline below it. So
no. When you threw when you threw flour on it, its body was made of pure wind. There's nothing for the flour to stick to. It just gets blown away.
The water part?
Yes.
Oh, I didn't know it was made of...
You didn't know because your character couldn't really identify what the creature was. You just knew it was invisible.
Sammy, realistically, Sammy, there's got to be a window. This guy has a palace. There's got to be windows somewhere. It can't just be solid wall all the way around.
He probably does,
Yeah,
but I don't have
I
any
think
information
the palace
on
is
that.
above ground.
You can just put one somewhere.
Okay, yeah, you find one on the... I don't even know if this thing is first or one floor or 2 floors. Or 3 floors.
That's weird.
I don't have this kind of information.
Maybe we're not supposed to go into the building.
Name probably details it somewhere else in the module, but I haven't seen it.
You might need to make something up, Sammy.
Okay, so you find a window on the closed on the 2nd floor.
Okay, I will try to find a way to open the window if I can, hopefully.
It's fine, it's locked. Also, we'll need to keep track of time. It's like, what, 9 minutes?
Yeah. You know what? I think it's just best I wait to do this until we're underground, under the underground and under the arena.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm just gonna wait for that. Just
Why don't you come back and
I'm gonna come back
do
and
this, and then I'll go check, or I can have the dragon check, because the dragon can go down the chimney, no problem.
okay, I'm gonna come back. Like, you know what, guys? I
Is there anything around that we can't do the front door? Like, are there people around the front door or anything?
You do see guards wandering the place.
But are they on patrol or just standing there? Like, can we time it to go in?
Some are patrolling and some are standing around.
Ezekiel,
Yeah.
can you use pickpockets to start stashing some of the unopened bottles of wine in my handy haversack?
Start doing what now?
He wants you to steal wine from the party. He's hoping it's good stuff.
Oh, yeah, I can do that. I can try to do
Take
that.
some
Sure.
of the champagne home.
Yeah, I can try.
Oh wait, I'm lawful good now. Am I allowed to do that?
That's
No.
why we don't tell you anything.
Can you give me, like, how far did you search? Did you search just the palace?
I got to the window and I was like, and then I just came back. I never even made my way inside.
Alright then.
I was just like, yeah, I just decided it's better to just wait till we get underneath. We're in our quarters underneath the arena and start from there.
Okay. As the knife draws on, you see someone walk over to your table.
Okay.
This lady.
Is that the one Paul is sitting on?
No. Does this look like the person
She's
he
kind of
was...
scary looking. It's a really bad drawing.
It's the one I found, apparently. I'm not giving one in the
Oh,
module.
it's... No, I'm not criticizing your choice. I'm just saying that that's actually kind of scary.
Oh, this is the actual image for this person, which is... Yeah, it's kind of creepy.
Okay, and hey, how's it going?
Hello, and good evening. My name is...
Kira?
Tira, yes.
Okay.
I am a... She is dressed
I
in...
know you're pausing because you're reading, but it makes it sound very suspicious. Lying.
I have heard many things about your group.
And what kind of things would those be?
You are potentially one of the only people in this groups in this tournament who could win and dethrone, should you say, the current champions team.
Who's the current champion?
That one, yeah, I forget his name. He introduced the owner introduced him earlier.
How many
That guy.
people are okay? How many people have died in the past?
Not many, but some do, unfortunately. What, you're asking Tira?
Yeah.
She's questioning you why you're asking.
I'm just curious if when we're fighting, people are going to be surrendering easily, or if we're going to be needing to kill most of them.
People tend to fight as best they can, and only when weakened, lowly, do they actually surrender. Some have different qualifications.
What have you heard about us that makes you think we're the only ones capable of winning?
The Thieves Guild knows all.
Oh, great.
And
do I recognize her at all from my time in the Thieves Guild?
No, you aren't a part of a different guild.
Oh, I was different. Okay. Oh, which Master? Which Thieves Guild are you with?
The only one of importance.
I'll start. Oh, that's the one that. Well, I'll throw out the name of my old guild, but that's the only one that matters from what I heard.
She just looks at you quaintly. Yes, you know of that one, but have you heard of ours?
He never gave me a name, so how do I know?
You're not supposed to know.
I know they never received Thieves Guild in the city. I'll start naming them all. Sure. Like I know this guy from this guild from this guild did work with this guy from this guild to help steal this thing from this guild, and
she laughs as you go on and on about names that are of little value in the city. You do not name her guild.
Bullshit. I call bullshit on that.
Well, two reasons. One, I don't have it, and two, it's just the Guild of Thieves.
That I know about, Sammy. You just gotta give me that much. Killing me here.
Okay, so it's just basically it's a Guild of Thieves. They don't have a proper name.
Okay.
I think you guys are cross-talking. Is there more than one guild in the city?
Yeah. Oh yeah, city. City.
There's different gangs, but one guild.
This is a proper guild. Everyone else could just be just a gang of thieves.
Then, if Ezekiel worked with the Guild of Thieves, then he would know them. So, or at least some of the people in it.
His group that he was a part of would have worked with them, but he's never actually been a part of the guild.
Yeah, he wasn't saying he was part of the guild. He was saying he knew some of the people in the guild. That's all.
Sometimes I get information mixed up.
That's fine.
That's okay. Sometimes when people communicate, they
actually,
but it ends up coming across cross purposes when they misunderstand words. So it happens to everyone.
Roll me a D100, Paul.
Okay, let me get my D100 out. 49.
No, you do not recognize this person. I was thinking that you might have met them.
Okay.
But the Guildmaster has stated, since we are access to different odds than you normal competitors, he wants to place a the Guildmaster will be placing a very substantially bet on your team for winning the entire tournament. Much higher and much more rewarding than normal.
Okay.
Wait, did you just say that they're rewarding people if we win?
He's placing a bet on your no-name team to win. If you win, they will get a substantial reward for it. They will.
We will, or they will?
The guild.
They will.
Golden Triad.
Oh.
Yes, a no-name guild. What he means by no-name is...
You mean...
No one knows you. You basically came out of nowhere.
Yeah.
Yes. That's what they
You mean that we don't have a reputation?
Yes.
Yes.
They are offering
you...
Yeah. Yes. Okay, so they are offering you a way into this deal if you're willing to pay. They're allowing you inside this deal.
They want us to pay them for us to win? I'm going to ask her that. I'm going to raise an eyebrow and say, I'm sorry, are you saying you want us to pay you for us to win?
No, if you give them a certain amount of gold right now, and you beat, and you win this tournament, they will give you back that much, give you the gold back, and more.
Oh, they want us to place a bet on ourselves.
Yeah, they want us to invest in ourselves. And I'm like,
that is assuming you win.
I'm gonna pass because, for all I know, you're gonna either double cross us or you're double crossing us now, and you're just trying to take us for our money. When somehow this doesn't seem right.
I'm just gonna shrug and say, I'm sorry, I'm not into gambling.
I'll put 500 gold that will win.
Well,
You
if he's
must-
gonna do it, then I'll do it too.
You must part with 2,500 gold, and they will pay you back triple that.
Now, if we had that much money, I wouldn't be bothering to enter a tournament.
Yeah.
She just shrugs her shoulders and says, "Oh well." To
You know
each their
what?
own.
I have the money stashed away. I can't give you the coin right this second, but I do have it. So consider it a deal.
They must part with it now. She will allow
Okay.
you. Well, you
Silver, you're going to go home. Silver, all my money is at our family's palace, and I don't go there. You go there, so you should go there and get my money for me, please.
I'm going to raise my eyebrow at the thief again and say, let me understand this. You need the money right this very instant rather than an agreement to give you the money tomorrow. You're asking us to leave the party and to go to various places in the dark with only thief for a guide?
What are you talking about? Various places in the dark.
Walking through the streets and such.
You know, I think you actually give her the money to store for you because you're impulsive. So maybe you should just go with your wisdom that you showed earlier by making it difficult to access your money so you don't do things like spend it all on a bet.
Well, if you win this tournament, you get back far more than you invested.
Well, if you're that confident in us that we can win, you're just going to take my word for it then.
I will go get the money if that's what you wish right now.
I asked
but
for it now because
Write them an
find it-
IOU.
Yes, I find it a bit suspicious that you, one, expected each of us to carry 2,000 golds in our pocket to hand to you right this instant, and that you're saying you need the money right now or else the deal is off.
I will not be
So-
meeting you later on in the tournament.
It seems strange that you expect us to carry... You carry 2,000 gold in your pocket for no reason?
I carry gold, but I'm not telling how much.
As
Yeah,
she's
so-
talking, hey, Sammy, as she's talking, I know this is gonna be a bad idea, but I'm gonna try it anyways. That's just how my character is.
You're gonna
I'm gonna try to
pickpocket her.
I'm gonna try to pickpocket her coin purse as she's talking,
Sleight of hand.
and that way when she says that, I'm gonna hopefully I succeed, and I'll plug like, oh, you mean this gold right here? So it's
At least
her.
At least you're going to start a fight. We're in the right place.
I think
Sleight of
it's
hand
just-
check.
Yeah, I think it's her spot or her perception versus my sleight of hand.
Yeah.
Does it help that I am distracting her? Can he get a distraction bonus because I am talking to her? And if I notice him doing anything, my dragon starts
that's
crowing and
hilarious.
hiss to make noise and distract her more.
What'd you get for your sleight of hand?
Oh, it says sleight of hand. Palm me coin size odd. I'm just trying to see what my options are as far as what I can actually take. It gives palm a coin-sized object, make a coin disappear, then lift I guess would be DC 20, lift a small object from a person. Since it's the
You can
coin
use
person.
that for pickpocketing. Mike's done it before.
No,
roll
yeah, I know it. I know it.
sleight of hand
I know
for
it's
it.
sleight of hand. I'm just looking to see what my actual.
Yeah, no, I'm saying you can take the actual you can take the actual purse for it.
Okay.
Okay, so
That's just what you have to roll for it. That's it's
Well,
not really.
Since we're
Just-
stopping, since we're stopping soon, and I have 5 action cards, I'm going to
what? Add 2d6.
burn.
Oh yeah, let's see if we have any automatic wins.
They would
Oh,
never
yeah.
have anything for
Joe,
that.
check your cards. Let's see if we have any automatic wins.
No.
I have 2
I play that
critical.
card. I'm going to play that card to add 2d6 to my roll. So 30 plus 2d6.
What card?
Actually, no. I get a synergy bonus, so it's actually 32 plus 8. I got a 40 on my sleight of hand check.
Well, she got a nat 1 on her roll.
Oh, cool. So as she's saying, yeah, I keep my coin. She says what? She says I keep my gold on me.
You don't even find a coin pouch.
Oh, okay.
Can't-
Then I
Find any money on her at all?
No, you don't see any coin pouch.
do I Oh, that's what I was looking for. She
He rifled through her body to find it. That's what we're asking.
Well,
Well,
maybe,
no, it's just not that. It's just instead she pulls out a coin purse and says, "Yeah, I keep my gold right here." And
no, she said she did that. She never pulled it out.
Oh, so I don't find any coin on her or anything.
No, but she doesn't even notice you do this.
So what do I actually get then?
You pull out a small dagger.
He's rifling through her pockets trying to find something to take.
You pull out a dagger.
Does it look like a intricate dagger or just like a generic dagger?
It looks like a generic one.
Maybe she keeps her gold in her.
That's kind of odd. I'll just pull out the dagger and be like, "Oh, you might be needing this back."
She looks at you strangely and wonders, how did you... She pulls it back and just
She
sheaths
doesn't
it back. You are more skilled than I thought.
Yes, ma'am.
Then again, I'm not all that skilled myself.
I know you're not.
But
I
it's
could have
funny
taken
that-
a lot. I could have taken a lot more if I'd wanted to, but I felt like being nice. So once again, I'll tell you, I'm good for the money.
It's funny that an
It's not so
unskilled
much
thief
you are
is in
being
the
good
thief
for
guild.
it. It is more of, how am I supposed to collect the money? I am not
By
participating in this
calling
tournament.
tomorrow after we've had a chance to actually retrieve.
Because you're going to take the advice that I don't want to start a vendetta with the Thieves Guild and be in debt to them. I agree with normally I don't agree with my cousin, for obvious reasons, but I'm just going to be like, yeah, it does seem kind of odd just walking up to us expecting us to have that much money on our person.
Especially when you're admitting you're not as quickly in the thief guild.
She can't collect the money at any other point because you are
She can
staying
collect it
here.
after the tournament.
She's
Yeah,
not
she
part
can
of the
collect it
tournament.
after the tournament, or I think at this point, I think it's either we give it to her now or we don't, and I'm just going to say I decline.
Okay.
The whole thing just sounds suspicious, but if
That
if
way
you
we
really
don't.
want to, I'll go get it.
But it's a simple matter. If she can't trust us to pay off the bet afterwards, why would we trust her with the money now?
Yeah,
She shrugs. It's your choice.
yeah. Sorry, just the speed thing along with me.
But
Yeah, because I think we're just kind of at an impasse there.
Yes, it was. Just getting ridiculous. She does state, if ask for a personal favor of hers. If you by
Okay.
chance do fight, Auroric, freaking weird names in this module, in this freaking
Auric.
campaign. What?
Auric, yeah.
Yeah.
His name's Auric, but yeah, go ahead.
Auric.
You might be looking for a different name.
No, I'm looking at the right one, the one in chat.
Yeah,
And-
Auric is how you pronounce it, Auric.
Auric, and she says, please fight mercifully. The team is friends of mine.
Wait, what did he say? I only
When we fight, Auric's the current champion. He currently holds the belt, and when we fight his team, she wants us to take it easy on him.
No, not easy. She still expects you to win, but she doesn't want you to
just doesn't
kill
want us
him.
to kill him.
Yeah,
Kill him or them?
yeah. She doesn't want you to kill her friends.
Does your friend know that you were betting against him?
Maybe.
I think no. Either he does know,
So you are going to kill him?
No, the guild's
or
betting
either
against
he
him.
did know you're betting against him, and you were just lying to us and bluffing us.
No, she's
or
not
he-
betting.
Well, it's just
The guild
odd that
is.
she was.
Tempting to take bets.
Yeah, she's betting on us to win, but then she's telling us to leave us,
Oh.
not kill her friend.
No, let me clarify. The guild she works for is betting for you to win. She's just a person who's informing you of this.
Okay.
Well, I'll tell
Liaison,
her
that's what I was thinking of.
that if
Yeah.
your guild still wishes us to bet, then to come by our room tomorrow and we'll give
You're not
your
leaving the
representative
tournament.
money.
Silver. We can't leave the tournament grounds until
Oh,
we
we
either
can't leave until we win after this.
well,
Holy
either
shit, no
until
one
we
said that.
until we either win, lose, or just
Or
decide
something
to drop
happens.
out, or just basically submit, like just say, okay,
Wow,
we're
so
done.
we're just stuck here till then. Okay, no one
Yeah.
told me that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you're not allowed to leave the tournament grounds. And that's why she can't collect, because she can't meet with you at any other point.
Okay, well,
Well, she can get in. Someone else can get in. But because she's not part of the tournament, and yet she's here now.
It's freely... People can enter this place And I don't know. I think she has just special permission to be there.
Well, I will tell her that as we will obviously do our best to win the tournament without killing others, but we will not make any promises. If they force us to it, then there won't be a choice, but we will do our best. So.
Okay. Also, she tells you the champion's team is consisted of flesh golems, which doesn't matter if they die.
Okay.
So it's just Arik she doesn't want us to kill, whereas a minute ago she said that...
Well, the two actual people of the group, the golems themselves, that she doesn't care for.
Which two are the people? I mean, is it easily identifiable, or does she need to tell us the name so we know which one are the...
It's easy identifiable that the flesh golems from the people.
It's easy to tell them apart?
Yeah.
Okay. Sorry, you cut out. I just need to make sure that's what you said. Okay. Like we said, we'll do our best not to... We don't have to.
Can we at least do one round, the first round tonight?
It would consist of... It would actually take like 2-3 hours for the first round.
Oh, really? Wow.
7
Okay.
o'clock.
Yeah, there's 4... your team included would equal 4 different teams.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, it's a free-for-all?
Yes.
Yeah, melee.
Well, yeah, I knew there were multiple teams involved in it, but just, yeah, that's a good point. Okay.
Wow, that's a lot of people.
Okay, well, hold on real fast. So, realistically, you said that the tournament goes multiple days, but if every team is fighting at the same time, realistically, couldn't the tournament be over in one night if enough people submit or are killed?
There's
or is it only or is it like one of those things where like there's 20 teams, but only 3 or 4 fight a night?
I think that's what it is.
Okay.
There are multiple fights happening each day, but each team only participates in one fight.
Okay, so not every single team that enters the tournament fights at the exact same time. It's done. I gotcha. That's what I was wondering.
The first one's the free for all, which.
But our first round, we have to fight for 4 different groups.
Yes.
And
Okay.
then the next
3
day,
groups.
okay.
Yeah, and then
okay, I gotcha.
after that,
fight
it's
less each
1-on-1.
Fight less each time, or
It's the first fight's the only one with multiple teams. Otherwise, it's 1-on-1 afterwards.
Okay, I gotcha.
Unless it does make point of that one team for the third round of combat will be fighting a monster.
does she know what kind?
No. Only that its name is called. I had it just a moment ago. What is it freaking called? Like Mad Tooth something? Mad Tooth
That's
Hungry?
fine.
So one of them has a monster hidden. Or
Mad Tooth the Hungry.
I can't talk. One of them has a monster in their group, and we don't know what type of monster it is.
No. During the tournament, there will actually be an imbalance of how many teams there are.
Okay.
And one team will go up against the creature that was captured and brought to the tournament.
Okay.
This fight is meant to be somewhat easier than a normal one because it's just some idiotic creature. So it's not expected to be anything spectacular.
Okay. I'm gonna tell her that any information about the teams or their possible weaknesses would be appreciated. So if she has anything else to share, now's the time.